Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering, why are you so in your face with your makeup? I actually had my face done today by my friend Nicole, and she's a self-taught makeup artist, and I was her model, so she wanted to try this look on me, which I absolutely love. And I just thought, wow, this is such a nice look, and I might as well film a video. So this video is going to be about me being pregnant at 20 years old. So for those that don't know me, I am pregnant, obviously, and I'm having a boy, and I'm currently 25 weeks pregnant, so not long to go. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I found out that I was pregnant. I didn't really know that I was pregnant for actually quite a long time. I never really took notice in getting my period because I've been with my partner for 2.5 years almost, and I just thought I don't need to take contraception and I don't need to worry about when I get my period or not. It's just whenever I got it, I got it. And it was like almost 2 months down the track, and I was like, I haven't got my period. Like, did I get it last week? I'm not too sure. Like, did I, like, I actually did not take any notice of it whatsoever, and I just thought, haven't got it, so whatever. Pregnancy never crossed my mind at all. Like, not one sign went in my brain to be like, oh, maybe you're pregnant. Then I went to Woolworths and got a pregnancy test, like just the test that you open and you urinate on the stick, and it came out positive. So I was just like, maybe, like, sometimes I've heard a lot of things and a lot of people have said, you know, they're inaccurate, like not all of them are accurate. So I just thought maybe I should go to the doctor and book an appointment and see if I'm actually pregnant. So I did that. I went to the doctor and they said, come back in 3 days and we'll tell you if you're pregnant or not. So I did that. I went home and I was stressing out all night. Just keep in mind, I'd never told anyone at this point because I wasn't going to tell anyone until I knew exactly if I was or not. So I went home and I was like wanting to tell everyone because like I was sort of excited, but I was also like, fuck, my life's fucked. What am I gonna do? I have no idea how to look after a baby. But anyway, so I went to the doctors 3 days later once they got my test results back, and they said, yep, you're 100% pregnant. So I was like, okay, how many weeks am I? They're like, you're gonna have to go and get a scan. So I went to go get a scan, and then my first scan, I was 9 weeks and 5 days. That's when I found out, and then I told my partner, and he was so excited. We were just like, oh my god, like this is it, like we're gonna be parents, we're gonna be stuck together for the rest of our lives. I mean, we don't have to be, like, if we're not happy, but we want to stay together for now. Like, we're really happy at the moment. I mean, kids can change that, so like, you just never know. So we were really happy, and then the first thing he did was tell his mum. At the start she was like, but now she's like, oh, my first grandchild. Like, she's obsessed. So my mom is obsessed. My dad is so excited. Aaron's dad, which is my partner's dad, is so excited as well. But besides that, I went to my 9-week scan and they're like, oh yep, that's it. And I was like, oh my god. They're like, yeah, you're 9 weeks and 5 days. And I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Like, look at him, a little fetus. Oh, like, I love it. At that point I didn't know whether it was a boy or girl. They gave me like the little printout photos, and I was just so happy at that stage. I was just like, not one thing crossed my mind about money or anything, because when you are trying to have a baby, you want to be financially stable, you want to be financially set up. You don't want to be bringing a child into the world when you have nothing, when your relationship isn't, you know, at its greatness. And I mean, I obviously wasn't one of those people. Like, I'm not married, I don't have a house, I don't have a lot of savings, like I never thought I'd be pregnant. Every pregnancy is a blessing. I absolutely adore this moment. Like, this is amazing for me. I'm so excited. I don't care who judges me. When I go to the shops with no makeup on and I walk past elderly people or just like people my age, and they're just like staring at me like, what the fuck are you looking at? Is she pregnant? Like, what the fuck? Like, she's definitely pregnant. And, you know, you just have to embrace it. Literally, fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. It's not about what anyone thinks. It's about you and your baby and your partner. And that's all that matters. So anyway, we went to the scan and they noticed in my scan, like, everything went well. They just said that my umbilical cord was to the side when it needs to be in the center. And they said, that is a little bit of a problem, but there is a possible chance that it can move by your 20-week scan, so we just have to monitor you. And I was like, okay, is that like a bad thing? And they're like, oh, 1 in 10,000 people get it, but you don't really have this problem yet until we know by 20-week scan. So I didn't really stress out. I didn't look into it at all. I just thought, whatever, if I have it, I have it. Everything will work out well. I'm trying not to stress because I don't want the baby to be stressed. So I just went home, went to sleep. So weeks later, we did the 20-week scan and they checked to see if the umbilical cord has moved to the center. And when I went to my 20-week scan, which was 5 weeks ago now, they said, unfortunately, it hasn't moved. It's still on the side. And I said, okay, what does that mean? So I'm gonna have to monitor you for quite a bit now, and if it doesn't move by your 32-week scan, you're gonna have to have an emergency C. Whether or not you wanted to have natural birth is not an option anymore. And I said, I don't care what I have, like as long as he's okay, I'll do whatever as long as he's fine. They diagnosed me with marginal chord insertion. I'll get up on my phone a definition of what it means because at the start I had no idea, but obviously I've looked into it now because 10 weeks later and it still hasn't moved. And the umbilical cord is the cord that is the most important thing, the cord in the placenta. The cord provides all of the nutritions, oxygen, water, fluids, blood through that cord. So the cord's a big deal. I searched it obviously because the doctors didn't want me to stress out and they're like, don't worry about it. The definition of marginal chord insertion is, I've just got it right here. So marginal chord insertion is where the distance is reduced to a minimum but the insertion site is supported by very little placental tissue. Filamentous, don't even know how to say that word, insertion of the umbilical cord has been associated with an increased risk of adverse perinatal outcomes. Pretty much just means you're higher at risk of giving birth. So for instance, if they didn't pick that up, which obviously they do because we've got all the latest technology now, when they did pick it up, they just said it's nothing to worry about. If it doesn't move by 32 weeks, all it'll mean for you is that you'll have to have an emergency C at about 35 weeks because when he starts to grow, the umbilical cord can wrap around him and like obviously kill him. So that really freaked me out, and I don't think about it now because that's like what, 10 weeks away. And they said there is a possibility though that the umbilical cord can move at your 32-week scan. So I'm gonna obviously keep you guys updated and let you know if the umbilical cord does move by 32 weeks, and I'm hoping it does. Whatever's the safest option, I'll do because I don't want him to be at harm at all. So yeah. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about is, I feel like this is literally all over the place, but what can you do? Like pregnancy is something where you're gonna be all over the place, especially if you're 20 and you don't have a clue what you're doing. But anyway, diet is definitely 120% the most important thing to do when you are pregnant. My diet wasn't the best and it still isn't. Still eat bad food, like I still eat Hungry Jack's, KFC, McDonald's, pizza. I hardly eat vegetables, and honestly just these last 2 weeks I've improved my diet, and I know that I should have done that a long time ago. I've cut out all the things that they've told me not to eat. I've started eating all the nutritional foods such as oats for breakfast instead of having like a big breakfast like bacon and eggs. Like I just have oats or like Special K because that has vitamins and nutrients and stuff for the baby as well as myself. And I have like some fruit, I have like chicken stir fry, just like a sandwich, and it's improved me as a person. Like it's improved my mood swings, it's improved my energy, my ability to get up in the morning, because at one stage when I was in my first trimester, I could not wake up. I would sleep for like 12 hours that night, and then the morning I'd wake up and I'd just be like, I can't get out of bed, like what is wrong with me? Like I just was really iron deficient, which is what I do suffer from. But I do take these pills called Elevate, and it's a pregnancy vitamin. I definitely recommend it. Like, whoa. It has different effects on different people, but for me, it hasn't had any bad effects. Like, I hardly spew up when I take it, like if I remember to take it. And I also take Ferrograd C, which is like an iron tablet. I've got to take both. My doctor told me to take both of them because my iron's really low, and the baby takes a lot of your iron, so I had to take both of these tablets, which has made me feel a hell of a lot better. But yeah, as I was saying, back onto diet. Diet is the most important thing. The other night I finished work because I worked all day, and then I was driving home and I was like, oh, Dad's like, oh yeah, there's soup at home, and I was like, I don't feel like soup. I feel like pizza and I feel like Hungry Jack's, and I couldn't decide. So I was like, at this stage I was like, I'm just gonna get both. I haven't eaten all day, I'm starving. Got Hungry Jack's, got pizza. 2 hours later was spewing up in the toilet. Every bit of food that I ate that day came out of me. If you're trying to get pregnant, or if you are pregnant, please change your diet. Don't be like me, because I suffered through the whole of the first trimester. I was vomiting. I was so lethargic. I had no energy because of my diet. But now that I've changed it all around, I'm honestly feeling so much better. Like, I could run a race right now. I could run a race. I don't work out though, but I mean, I do walk, but I don't work out. I'm not at the gym like lifting weights and stuff like that, but I walk. So it's not like you have to do full-on exercise just to keep in shape, because obviously you're gonna put on some weight. So yeah. Another thing was, I was looking up how can you tell if you're having a boy or a girl. So many things came up of, if you're having a boy, your stomach will be lower. If you're having a girl, your stomach will be higher. If you're having a girl, you will be glowing. If you're having a boy, you will have acne. If you're having a girl, you're going to be craving a lot of sweet things. If you're having a boy, you're going to be craving savory and healthy foods. So many tales I read on the internet, and honestly, none of those theories are true. None of them. Everyone was saying to me, you're gonna have a girl, you're glowing, you're gonna have a girl, 100% you're gonna have a girl. Went to my 20-week scan, found out what I was having, and it was a boy. And everyone still, till this day, who doesn't know what I'm having says that I'm glowing. I mean, I think you do get a glow in pregnancy whether or not you're having a boy or girl, but everyone said that I'm glowing. Like, my eyes were glowing, my face was glowing, my cheeks were glowing, and they're like, yep, you're having a girl, you're having a girl, you're having a girl, you're having a girl. So I believed that. I said to everyone, yeah, I'm probably gonna have a girl, I'm gonna have a girl. But then when I found out I was having a boy, I was like, yeah. Also, I'm naming him Bentley. His name's gonna be Bentley. Like, how cool is that? One day we were driving to the coast and a Bentley drove past, and we're like, whoa, that's such a nice car. And I was like, that's the nicest name though, Bentley. Like, I've never heard any child named Bentley. And I was like, we should name our son Bentley, because at that stage we knew we were having a boy. So when he comes out, we're gonna be like, hey Bentley. Another thing I have absolutely no idea about is a hospital bag. Someone told me you need to have a hospital bag prepared because you can go into labor at any time. Sorry, what? I have absolutely no idea what to pack. So I've always got to search things or like ask my mum, because literally have absolutely no idea. Still haven't packed one. I mean, I'm only 25 weeks and I've already started doing his nursery up a little bit, like little by little, and I'm going to show you guys after this. Yeah, I have no idea what to do. Like, even when he is born and he comes home, I'm just going to be like staring at him like, is he breathing? Like, why is he doing that? Why isn't he moving? Like, so scared, but it's exciting. And the best feeling in the world is when they kick you. Every single night I'm like, please kick me, I love you. But yeah, it's just literally the best feeling ever. I heard a noise, sorry. Okay, so moral of the story is, the reason why I filmed this video is because I just wanted you guys to know a little bit about being pregnant at 20. I mean, it's something to definitely be surprised about, and obviously I'm not in any sort of position to have a baby, but I mean, it's not in any sort of book when to have a baby, when the right time is. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. I have absolutely no idea what the future is going to be like, but I guess it's all going to change now. I'm so excited anyway, because it's honestly the best feeling in the world when he's kicking you and you can feel him in your stomach and you're watching your stomach grow. I'm taking progress photos of my stomach once a month, and I've also got a little app on my phone, how many weeks I am each day, like 24 weeks and 3 days, you're 25 weeks, your baby is the size of a cucumber. I don't know, it's just so exciting. It's the best feeling in the world. I know that I'm young and dumb and whatever, but what can you do? What can you do? So let me go show you guys his nursery, just what I've done so far. We've still got to get like a cot and a pram and a car seat and a changing table. We've only got him a dresser with a little bit of clothes, and we've put his name on the wall, Bentley. So exciting. Sometimes I go in there and I'm just like, I love you. This is his room. So far, this is the dresser. These are from IKEA. We put them together ourselves. And this is just a cute little photo frame to put his name, his weight, the length of him, and the date and time he was born. So I'm definitely going to do that. And just a cute little bear that Mum got me. And then his name. I love his name so much. I'm literally obsessed with it. Then we've got some mirrors here, which is going to be perfect. I'm going to put his cot right there, so underneath his name. And then here I'm going to put like his changing table and probably just like some toys or something. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I know that it's something completely different. I'm sorry that my face is fully packed on, but what can you do? I just didn't want to waste this look, but I will leave my friend who did this makeup look down below, because you definitely need to check her out because she is so good at what she does. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you all in my next video.